Oh my goodness. Well, I've been asked to do a reading on Ivanka, which I haven't done a reading on her for a while. So we'll go ahead and pull the cards and see what we got. We'll start with the Lenormand. So what can you tell me is going on with Ivanka, the little princess? The one that just talks in such a high little squeaky voice around her daddy, and then talks like a sailor when she's away from him. So the center of it, we have her job, okay? It's about her business, about her job, okay? Going into it, it was about sacrifice of the money, okay? So we have her looking at this. If she steps into it, she'll be sacrificing her money. So she's going to try to get out and hold on to what she can hold on to. Above it, the light is dawning, okay? The light is dawning. Just how much trouble they're in. She's awakening to the fact, waking up, looking at the history. So she has calculated this out. Now we still don't know what all's going to happen in New York with their business, etc. Underneath of it, we have her daddy at the center. Could be her as well. She's just like her daddy. The deception, okay? And the deeper known facts. Going into it, we have looking under the surface, and we have her looking at the direction to go. So putting this together, four corners, we have awakening to the history and the deeper known facts about the deceptions, okay? She was in on it. She knows all the deceptions. She's looking at the business, the history of deceptions that were there, and she's waking up to the fact that some of these deeper known things are going to come out, okay? So going into it in the past, sacrificing, awakening to the deception, time to let go of this and move forward, okay? Get out while the getting's good. At the center of it, we have waking up to the fact of the narcissist daddy's going down and looking at the challenge of the money. She's looking at the history and the deeper facts. So that's what I have on her with the Lenormand, short Lenormand. So let me get the tarot and we'll see what we have with Ivanka. Okay, so at the center of it we have manipulation. Now she's always been good at manipulating daddy, that's for sure. So she wants to try to manipulate the system and the circumstances as much as she can to her benefit. So in the past she knows that stuff is ending, okay? When it comes to the White House and all her special benefits she got when she was helping her daddy there, she knows that is coming to an end. And now, again, that's ended now. It's time to step away from that because he's going down. The challenge is justice. Okay, are we seeing a pattern here? And the clarification is for everybody involved. Now we have 4 out of 5 major arcana going with this. So this is a big, big deal. Karma is coming. Above it, we have wanting to look to the future. Okay? Going into it, we have her, of course, concerned with her wealth and her cushy life, with the challenge being what's being handed out. Okay? And I think it's what's being handed out by the Justice Department. She's still got the thing to go through in New York. Underneath of it is the path she walks, the choices she makes. Also the Republican Party, okay, and the strength of justice that's coming down. Underneath of it, her new idea. When it comes to Daddy, the fishtails, and the nightmare scenario that is coming now. Okay, so, I just dropped the cards. Grab them before Mickey does, because we know how Mickey likes to try to eat my cards. Okay. All right, so let's pull this apart. We're going to break it down. We start off with major arcana in the center of it, the manipulation. This is the path that she's chosen. In the past, it's coming to an end. The challenge is justice when it comes to those involved, the strength of it, and her daddy at the helm. Okay? So she's worried about the trials and the other stuff that's going to come, how it's going to affect her. She's looking at going forward, taking action. It's about how things are benefiting her. She's looking at the wealth, the power of the family, also Repugly Uglies, what's being handed down. We have this now is coming to its conclusion. Things are not working for her now. They're backed up. So she's coming up with some new ideas of this nightmare scenario. And we have the fishtails and the lies. How can she manipulate this? Okay, to benefit her. So that's why she's not getting involved in politics, because she knows already they're going down for the count. And she just wants to try to keep whatever benefits she got when she was there with her daddy. And then don't forget her hubby got $2 billion from the Saudis. Okay, let's go ahead and pull cards on her honey Kushner. What a creepy little guy that is. Have you seen her before all her plastic surgery? She didn't grow up looking this way. Okay. She had extensive plastic surgery. So let's see what we have at the center for her honey Kushner. He was looking for the long-term benefit. Okay. In the past, some seeds that were planted, he didn't like the harvest of that. What's going on now? Thinking about the wealth of the family. I don't think it's so much of the Republican Party. I think he's just more concerned with the wealth. Challenge is some arguments, some struggles going on when it comes to their wealth, and perhaps with his wife. Okay, they may be having a little bit of marital difficulties now. Above it, we have, yes, I would say that's probably her and her hubby. Light. Some light is being shed on the burden that's coming up. So I think that he's perturbed with what's going on and how it's going to reflect on him, what they're looking at with him. Underneath of it, feeling tied up, mentally tied up with the two of them. This is coming pretty rapidly. And it's about her. She's always trying to figure out how to hold on to the assets. Okay? Underneath of it, working together, trying to hold a position of power, leadership, charging forward and looking at the history. Okay, so let's look and see what we have. At the center of it, daily life, grounded things are about his long-term benefit. Slow moving, not going fast anymore. In the past, he planted seeds and he's not liking the harvest, even though he got 2 billion. He's looking at the family dynamics and his wife, what she's trying to hold on to with her cushy life. And he may be working behind the scenes with some others on Lord only knows what. Above it, we have the major things going on. Him and his wife, we've got light being shed. He is trying to hold on to some sort of leadership. Okay. The foundation is mentally tied up and wanting to charge forward. Okay. We have what's rapidly coming. We have the burden, some arguments when it comes to their history. So I don't know if they have any kind of prenup or something, or they're both trying to jockey for position, but it looks like perhaps some of the marriage is not going so well. What are they going to do with the assets? Don't forget, he's also a slumlord. What a disgusting person he is. So let's pull 3. Let's do a few of the 3 and see what it's got to tell us. At the center, facing losses. Okay, consuming his world. And so he's trying to browbeat him. He's trying to, abuse his power. He's trying. I think they're struggling between the two of them for position of power. We've got this club in hand trying to charge forward, wanting to get to easier waters, but that's come to an end. I think they are going to be looking at him more. The more they look into Hunter Biden with all this crap, and trying to put something, what Kushner did actually happened. Okay, he actually did take $2 billion from the Saudis, and so they may eventually look into that. Looking at the payoff, what's being given, again coming to an end. When it comes to not seeing, so maybe they will eventually investigate that. Okay. I don't know, maybe the Saudis want their money back. At the center, we have those that are in alignment when it comes to the White House and deception. Okay. So yeah, I think just a lot of stuff is going on with the two of them, both of them jockeying for the position of power. She's just as snaky as her daddy is. And then, of course, her husband's no prize either. Maybe they're fighting over her closet, her clothing. I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and we'll see you online.